Connie Sobchak. I'm the co-founder and executive director of The Body Positive.
And I'm Marissa Saunders. I'm a facilitator with The Body Positive. And I became a facilitator because I, as a woman of color, was struggling with my own eating disorder. And I needed to learn how to love myself and my body freely and authentically. Through the tools that I learned with The Body Positive, I was able to gather that and offer it to not only my daughter, but to my community around me.
Living freely in my body means knowing when to rest.
Living freely in my body means to me caring less about the stuff that doesn't matter and more about the stuff that does.
Living freely in my body means to me looking in the mirror and being happy with what I see.
It means knowing when to take a deep breath. It means knowing when to slow down.
Not spending so much energy agonizing over every detail of how I look, how I'm presenting myself to others, what others think of me.
The way that I can be able to be confident in myself, wear whatever I want, whatever I feel like, and not have that constant feeling of hatred in myself is so stress relieving, and I love it.
Living freely in my body means to me lots and lots of joy.
Living freely in my body means to me loving every part of my melanin skin that makes me, me.
And focusing on how I feel, focusing on the relationships that give me joy.
Living freely in my body means embracing and loving, even on the hardest days, my curves, my crevices, indentations, and scars.
It means being able to laugh and hold everything that I have in me and hold it gently and kindly.
Living freely in my body means building community with the people that value and honor me.
Living freely in my body means to me that I'm more than enough and I belong here.
It's been such a pleasure for me to work with facilitators like Marissa and so many all over the world who have taken our curriculum and brought it to their communities, teaching people simple tools to help them live freely in their bodies, to put down all of the pressures that we get from the outside world to look and be a certain way. And for me, it's a personal issue as well, because I lost my sister to her eating disorder. I struggled with one myself when I was young, and then I just couldn't let my daughter grow up with the same struggles that my sister and I had. So I decided I would change the world for her, and that's why this work exists.
I know for me personally, it helped me to acknowledge and demystify the myths that in my own community that we have around eating disorders. I knew what was going on, but I didn't know how to deal with it. I also didn't know how to accept who I was, who I am, and accept my body as it was, as it is. And so with The Body Positive, not only am I a facilitator, but I'm a woman of color that is standing firmly, freely, and authentically in all that I am, everything that I am, all of my body, all of its goodness, all of its joy, and all of its happiness that it gives. And so why don't you join us and become a part of The Body Positive as a facilitator or just someone who is interested? Come and be a part. Join us. You will not regret it.
You won't regret it, and we welcome you.
Definitely. Yeah, all are welcome.
Yes.
And cut.